Have you ever felt like life has backed you into a corner and the odds are overwhelmingly stacked against you? Now, what if I told you that you can overcome it, no matter how insurmountable the obstacles might seem? Welcome to a journey of resilience, determination, and never say die spirit, as we uncover 6 transformative life lessons from the biographical drama, The Pursuit of Happiness. It's a true story of one man's undying spirit amidst immense adversities, reminding us that sometimes, the greatest victories come from the most relentless pursuits. Lesson 1. Never give up. This core principle, that rings throughout the movie, is the beating heart of Chris Gardner's story. When we first meet Chris, he's a struggling salesman, living paycheck to paycheck, barely able to support his family. His life takes a turn for the worse when his wife leaves him, he loses his house, his bank account is seized by the IRS, and he ends up homeless with his young son. During these desperate times, it would have been easier for Chris to accept defeat, to give in to the crushing weight of his circumstances. But he doesn't. Instead, he resolves to change his circumstances, one small step at a time. He enrolls in a competitive, unpaid internship at a prestigious brokerage firm, despite having no guarantee of a job at the end of it. He spends his nights in homeless shelters and his days selling medical devices and studying for his broker's exams. The pressures of his life are relentless, but so is Chris. He perseveres, he fights, he never gives up. This teaches us a crucial life lesson: perseverance is key. In our own lives, we might face situations that seem insurmountable, problems that appear to have no solutions. The temptation to surrender to these difficulties can be strong. But, like Chris, we need to keep going. We need to keep pushing, keep fighting, keep striving for a better tomorrow. Life is not about how many times we fall, but how many times we get up and continue the fight. We might not see immediate results, but as long as we stay persistent and never give up, we'll keep moving closer to our goals. Lesson 2. Dream big, and then make those dreams a reality. From the very beginning of the movie, it's clear that Chris dreams of a better life for himself and his son. He envisions a life where they're not just surviving but thriving. He doesn't just dream of this life, he relentlessly pursues it. In his pursuit, Chris experiences failure, disappointment, and setbacks. But his dreams serve as a guiding light, helping him navigate through the most challenging times. His dreams provide him with a sense of purpose, a reason to keep going, even when everything seems to be working against him. In one particularly poignant scene, Chris tells his son, "Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something. You got a dream, you gotta protect it. If you want something, go get it." Period. This powerful dialogue encapsulates the essence of Chris's philosophy. If you have a dream, you need to protect it, fight for it, and do everything in your power to turn it into reality. We all have dreams, ambitions, and aspirations. However, we often limit ourselves, believing that our dreams are too big or too unrealistic. But Chris's story teaches us to challenge these self-imposed limits. It encourages us to dream big, to visualize the life we desire. And more importantly, it inspires us to take active steps toward making these dreams a reality. Because no dream is too big if we have the courage to pursue it. Lesson 3. Take risks. At several points in the movie, Chris is faced with difficult choices that require him to take risks. He risks his steady job selling medical devices to pursue an unpaid internship at Dean Witter, a gamble that comes with no guarantees. He risks his dignity, asking for help when he needs it, spending nights in a homeless shelter, and even a bathroom, all for the chance at a better future. Each of these decisions comes with significant risks. Chris faces the very real possibility of failure. But he's willing to take these risks because he understands that, to change his life, he needs to step out of his comfort zone. This is a lesson we can all apply to our own lives. Many of us resist taking risks because we fear failure. But as Chris's story illustrates, it's often the risks we take that bring us closer to our dreams. This isn't to say that we should recklessly plunge into dangerous situations. Instead, we need to embrace calculated risks, opportunities where the potential benefits outweigh the potential downsides. So, be brave. Embrace uncertainty. Dare to step outside of your comfort zone. Because in the end, you might just find that the greatest risks lead to the greatest rewards. Lesson 4. Positive mindset. Chris's story is a masterclass in maintaining a positive attitude in the face of adversity. Despite being confronted with countless obstacles, Chris remains remarkably optimistic throughout the film. He believes in his abilities, and he is determined to create a better life for himself and his son. One particular scene that stands out is when Chris and his son are forced to sleep in a subway bathroom. It's a heartbreaking moment, but Chris transforms it into a game for his son, telling him they're on an adventure, much like the dinosaurs they love. He refuses to let his circumstances dampen his spirit or his son's. Chris's positive attitude is not only about being optimistic but also about making the best of the circumstances he finds himself in. He shows us that maintaining a positive attitude isn't about ignoring life's challenges, but rather about approaching them with positivity and resilience. In our lives, we too will face adversity and challenges. But, adopting a positive mindset, much like Chris, can help us navigate through these tough times. It helps us to remain resilient, bounce back from setbacks, and keep going even when things seem bleak. Remember, it's not about what happens to you, but how you respond to what happens that makes the difference. Lesson 5. Value of hard work. Chris's story is the epitome of the old adage, hard work pays off. His journey from homelessness to Wall Street might seem like a fairy tale, but it's a testament to his unwavering work ethic and commitment. Chris is the first one in at the brokerage firm every morning and the last one to leave. He works through lunch, studies late into the night, and despite being exhausted, he makes time to care for his son. He pushes himself to the limit and then pushes some more. His hard work eventually pays off when he secures a full-time position at the firm, proving that determination and effort can help overcome the most formidable barriers. In our own lives, Chris's journey serves as a powerful reminder of the value of hard work. In an era where instant gratification is sought after, his story reminds us that there are no shortcuts to success. It requires effort, sacrifice, and a willingness to go the extra mile. Our journey may be different from Chris's, but the principle remains the same. Success isn't given, it's earned. Lesson 6. Love and sacrifice. Amid the financial struggles and career challenges, the pursuit of happiness is fundamentally a story of a father's unwavering love for his son. Chris makes incredible sacrifices to provide for his son, even when their circumstances seem desperate. Despite his busy schedule and the pressures of his unpaid internship, Chris always makes time for his son. He shields him from the harsh realities of their life, transforms their struggles into adventures, and instills in him the values of resilience and determination. His love for his son gives him the strength to keep going, even in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges. His relationship with his son teaches us that love often involves sacrifice. It's about putting someone else's needs above your own. It's about doing what's best for them, even when it's hard. In our own lives, we all have relationships that require sacrifice. Whether it's our family, our friends, or our partners, love often requires us to put others before ourselves. Chris's story serves as a beautiful reminder of the depth of love and the strength it can give us during tough times. In The Pursuit of Happiness, we witness the transformative journey of a man whose relentless spirit refuses to succumb to life's harshest blows. It's not just a movie, it's a testament to human resilience and the indomitable spirit that resides within each of us. So remember, when life knocks you down, channel your inner Chris Gardner, rise, and keep moving forward. Thank you for joining me today, folks. Always remember, your happiness is always within you and it's always worth pursuing. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and most importantly, keep smiling.